From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, May 17th, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.43 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,288 per ounce. Zen Cash is trading at $29, and the average price of Bitcoin is $8,315. Antiwar.com reports 10 of the 15 current members of the UN Security Council have signed a letter expressing profound concern about the lack of implementation of a 2016 resolution which called for a freeze of Israeli settlements built on Palestinian soil. The letter, addressed to Secretary General Antonio Guterres, was signed by Bolivia, Equatorial Guinea, Ivory Coast, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, the Netherlands, Peru, Sweden, and 2 permanent members, France and China. The 2016 resolution was a rare Security Council vote involving the occupation of Palestine that was not vetoed by the United States. The United States abstained and the resolution passed 14-0. President Trump was deeply critical of the resolution and has largely supported Israel's rapid expansion of its settlements ever since. The 10 nations expressing concern want the UN Secretary General to start submitting quarterly reports on the situation and the fact that Israel is flouting the resolution. The U.S. will almost certainly veto any attempts to do anything about the violations. Born into a devastating world and raised among the crowd, the Cloudwalker assumes a new identity and begins the unrelenting quest for truth. In this epic journey, he discovers dark secrets about aspects of his previous life that he once trusted. Fueled in the beginning by his unsettling thoughts and emotions, he learns how to find peace with everything he has woken up to. Dear Society by the Cloudwalker is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. UPI reports a New York man wrongfully jailed for the murder of an off-duty corrections officer in New York as a child has been exonerated. 41-year-old John Bunn served 17 years in prison after being convicted of the murder at the age of 14 in August of 1991 based on tainted evidence produced by former detective Louis Scarcelli. Bunn said, "It's been 27 years. I've been fighting for my life and I've been fighting for my innocence." He was freed on parole in 2009 and won the right to a new trial in 2016, but he was ultimately exonerated after prosecutors said they would not retry the case. Bunn said in court, "I didn't deserve any of that stuff that you all did to me," adding, "They won't admit it and say that I'm an innocent man, but I'm an innocent man, Your Honor, and I have always been an innocent man. You all convicted and had a wrong man in prison, and you all still have somebody on the loose that killed someone." Brooklyn Supreme Court Justice Shondia Simpson said Bunn should not have been imprisoned and questioned the legal process leading to his conviction. Simpson said, "The case was tried, a jury was picked, testimony was given, and it all concluded in one day. I don't consider that justice at all." Bunn and Roshan Hargrave, then 16, were convicted in the shooting of Rikers Island Corrections Officer Rolando Neischer and Robert Croson. They were placed in a photo array created by Scarcella for Croson, who survived the shooting and who identified Bunn and Hargrave as the suspects. Croson also served as the lone witness in the trial. Simpson told Bunn to move forward after the exoneration. In the years since his parole, Bunn started a nonprofit literacy organization called A Voice for the Unheard and has collected more than 20,000 books for New York inmates. Bunn said, "I don't know how I made it this far, but I believe I'm here for a purpose." Hargrave's conviction was also thrown out, and his case will not be retried. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports the U.S. Department of Transportation told airlines on Tuesday that they must continue to allow the transport of the most common service animals, but said it was asking for public comment about amending its existing regulations. The DOT said in a statement that it wants to ensure that individuals with disabilities can continue to use their service animals while also helping to ensure that the fraudulent use of other animals not qualified as service animals is deterred. There are growing concerns among airlines about passengers bringing aboard exotic creatures that could pose a safety risk, and companies have recently begun tightening requirements. The DOT said it would focus on ensuring that carriers in the United States continue to accept the most commonly used service animals, dogs, cats, and miniature horses. Existing rules allow airlines to deny transport to animals such as snakes, other reptiles, ferrets, rodents, and spiders. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at FPPRadio.com.